Hi, welcome back, my Wise Astrology tribe. Cosmic Insight Astrology. My name is Christina. If you get a Gemini rising and Gemini Sun or Gemini Moon, this is your 2022 November astrology forecast. All right, Geminis? Let's see what kind of opportunities or what kind of challenges you will need to face in November. November, we have a very active sky. And actually, as I said before, we are facing a really difficult time in October, November, December. So that is the most intense, I would say, time in 2022. So let's see what's going on for you. So November 2nd, you're going to have Venus and North Node opposition. And, you know, Venus actually, it's in your sixth house of health, and North Node is in your 12th house. So it could something be with your hidden enemies becoming your known enemies. So you will find out something about someone who is a friend. It could be, or it was hidden. It could be at your workplace as well. And then it could be also like you going to have to implement a new health routine. It could be something with you are going to detoxify your body to become mentally actually more stable. Let's see, Gemini. Let's start over here also with Mars and explain that in your first house. Mars is actually activating your first house for 7 months, went retrograde in October 30th and going to be retrograde until January 12th. And, you know, it could indicate a lot of conflict for you, verbal conflict with the world, the way you are presenting yourself to others. You could come off a little bit more arrogant, or you could come off a little bit more angry, verbally abusing perhaps, or you don't think before you talk. That kind of situation can present itself. All right, let's go and move forward, and let's go and move forward by November 8th, because we're going to experience a total lunar eclipse in Taurus 16 degrees, and it's going to affect again your 12th and your 6th house. So that is again your health and your mental health. And you know, the eclipse is a completion, it's an ending, it could be a painful ending. Perhaps, you know, like you went through changes, and it could be something with your mental health. It could be something like you were actually part of some kind of rehabilitation center, and, you know, you have to go out to the world and you are scared. So, for example, if somebody had some kind of addiction and you are Gemini, you know, you feel like, oh my God, am I lost? Am I gonna be able to capable to live on my own and do that on my own, whatever you went through? It could be some hospitalization, incarceration, or anything, but you know, right now you are out in the world. So it's ended that kind of safe situation, that kind of retreat situation. Also, what I wanted to discuss, this lunar eclipse is going to oppose Mercury. Mercury is communication, and Mercury also sales. So in the sixth house of work, it could be something with, all right, you know, like the sales could actually get compromised. This is the public. You wanted to sell some kind of item to the public, but somehow it's got compromised. Or it could represent also like you are misunderstood. You are misunderstood maybe because you are very secretive or you are very confused. 12th house could represent confusion. It's ruled by Pisces. And you know, that is, and that's why you could be actually a little bit, confusion. And I also wanted to talk about that, like this going to square actually Saturn, and Saturn is in your 9th house. 9th house is your long distance traveling, it's your foreign affairs, and it is also your higher education. So this square could represent something like, all right, you know what? I'm scared to take that exam. I'm scared to go to that. Like, you know, I had a bucket list to go to some abroad or study abroad, but right now I don't want to take that step because it's really intimidating. Then also it's, as I said, conjunct Uranus and North Node. So Uranus is something neurological, could be Uranus is unaccepted in 12th house matters and in Saturnian matters. So it could be like some kind of unexpected situation coming up with a hidden enemy, something what you didn't think. So somebody can stab you in the back, not literally, but like someone who you didn't expect, or someone is sabotaging your artwork if you are an artist. And it could, or someone is sabotaging your space, and that's why hardship with learning, with studying, with the exams. And then it's going to trine with Ceres. Ceres actually is in Virgo. Virgo representing your and ruling in your fourth house right now. Fourth house is your real estate, your home, your family. This is a trine, so it's wisdom in this case, Ceres, not a loss. So it could represent something like, what, I get healed mentally, so somebody gonna take me back to home. So maybe I was abandoned, or yes, like they didn't want me in the family. I was an outcast of my family, but right now they are taking me back. And then let's move forward and let's see, like Venus and Neptune going to trine on the 10th. So Venus over here, and Venus in your sixth house, it's going to trine with Neptune. Look at that, sixth house and 10th house matters. So your work supports your career. So finally you are doing what you love. Finally you can do what you love, and you can succeed. 10th house is reputation, success. Neptune over here, higher octave of love. So you are capable to succeed in your career. And then we are moving forward. On the 16th, you're going to have Venus moving to Sagittarius. Sagittarius is liberation. It's really, really happy. And Venus is money. So it could be like it's gonna, a day later, it's going to come to your seventh house. It could be like you feel free in your relationship, you feel free in your business partnerships, you feel happy in your relationship. So it's a joyful reunion with someone. It could be a marriage proposal, and it could be a marriage proposal abroad for you, because Sagittarius. Then Mercury also going on the 17th to Sagittarius, and they are going to conjunct on the 21st together. So Mercury and Venus on the 21st going to conjunct in your relationship, in your significant other, marriage, business partnership, one-on-one friendship. So that is a really lovely communication between you and your business partner, or with and with your love as well. So understanding and loving communication. On the 20th, Vesta going to go to Pisces. So Vesta is coming here in Pisces in your 10th house. Vesta is an investment asteroid. It's the eternal flame. So you're not only going to have love, you're going to love your career, as I said, with Venus and Neptune trine previously, but Vesta over here also going to give you passion and compassion in your career. And then don't forget, on the 22nd, no, the 22nd, we have Sun going to Sagittarius. So look at this beautiful 3 planet over there in your relationship. You're going to have a blessed, actually a really blessing month with your relationship in 2023 November. And then if you want to see that, 2022 November 23rd, Jupiter going to station direct in your 10th house of career. But this two also came to a conjunction. Of course, it's not by the degree, it's still within orbs. So it is actually a miracle over here at your career or stage, in your reputation, red carpet, or you will be recognized. It's recognition over here. And when Jupiter is going to direct over here in 28 degree, it is very significant. Whatever you had in 2022 May and you didn't accomplish, right now you are capable to accomplish in your career. Something is coming back to you. And then I also wanted to tell you Palasateni, which is the wisdom of like the wisdom of asteroid of wisdom. It's going to station retrograde in Cancer. So Cancer is your second house of finance and values. And Pallas is also not only wisdom, but it's a warrior, and it's also very noticeable and very valuable in investment, but it's going retrograde. So you might want to think on to invest in something, especially if you didn't have that investment before, or if you didn't see that kind of, or you didn't learn about that kind of stock or digital currency yet. So then don't invest. And I also wanted to tell Mars and Neptune square all month long, which is confusion. So Mars is in the first house and 10th house. So it could be between your career and the way you are at home. You know, you perhaps a CEO, and at home you are, and you are very loving actually, or very compassionate at work. But in real life, you could be a really tough cookie, or right now, because of Mars is in retrograde in the first, you seems to be tough cookie. You seem to be one who is always fighting. And actually you are a really compassionate person. And you know, if somebody knows you at work and at home, they are like confused, because Neptune is confusion, like, oh, who is this person? Is this person pretend? Does this person have double face, or situations like that? All right, Gemini, stay tuned and wait for the December horoscope. Please share, comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. And I see you in December. But I wish you a beautiful November and a safe November to you. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.